Alright, we're here in Homeworld 2 Remastered, and we're about to do the single-player campaign, Mission 8, Dreadnought Berth.
The movers are progenitor AI constructs. They know no age, no despair. All this time, they have tended the derelicts of their masters.
From their memory banks, we have learned that the progenitors were not indigenous to our galaxy. This section of hull was once a massive foundry where the 3 hyperspace cores were forged. Coordinates have been set for the aft section of the wreck, where the Dreadnought is located.
The prophecy states, he who unites the 3 will unleash the great maker, Sajuk.
Alright.
Hyperspace successful. We are alone.
Telemetry data confirms this is the engineering section of the wreckage. The Dreadnought is located here. We're detecting intense power fluctuations in the surrounding progenitor derelicts. Send in scouts to confirm the location of the Dreadnought.
New upgrades available.
Alright. So we got some new research items
Bomber
for
squadron
torpedo
complete.
frigates. Go ahead and queue those up. Now, one little fun thing you may have noticed at the very beginning.
Standing by.
Elite gunships have changed color again. That seems to be a thing I've noticed in a few missions that kind of rotate or whatever.
Standing by.
But that's cool.
Acknowledged.
Anyways. And
Group one
unfortunately,
reporting.
on the downside,
Copy.
we're still experiencing this bug with our squadron not being fully rebuilt. Probably because
Pulsar
it
gunship squadron
ended
complete.
a mission
We
with
cannot
2 of the
support
ships
any further
destroyed.
units. Pulsar gunship squadron complete.
So that sucks. But I'm gonna make a post actually
Upgrade
about that
complete.
on the forums and hope they get that fixed sometime soon.
Resource collector awaiting orders.
Anyways, take our movers and are actually going to send them towards the Dreadnought, although not all the way yet. And are actually going to put everybody back on
Copy.
aggressive mode for now.
Weapon set to full power. Standing by.
Mothership.
Show no mercy. Roger. Show no mercy. Reporting.
This one's in
Pulsar gunship squadron complete.
Course set.
parade with my carrier. I was wondering why that torpedo frigate was just sitting there.
Upgrade complete.
Alright. So we really don't have to worry about harvesting or resources now in this mission.
Reporting.
Because there are no enemy harvesters. And instead of using scouts, we're just going to send a proximity sensor because we have a buttload of those left from the previous mission.
We are translating the progenitor language. It is a repeating message as follows. The Keeper is aware. The Keeper understands. The Keeper has seen the enemy.
Pursuing targets.
The progenitor Dreadnought has been located. Use movers to retrieve it. At least 6 movers will be required to transport the Dreadnought.
Alright. As soon as we're saved here, let's pause for a second.
Roger.
I think I have way more interceptors than I needed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Damn, I don't know how I ended up building so many. Whatever, though. It's fine. I'm gonna send some up here, but beyond that, we're not really gonna bother defending the movers. Because we really don't have to. And we're just gonna send all 10 at the Dreadnought.
Understood.
We need 6 to move it.
The progenitor ship is generating a massive hyperspace interference field. Unable to charge hyperspace core, we are trapped.
As you can see, the Keeper is going to launch these little drones, which are going to go for... initially, they'll go for any of your ships nearby, but they'll start going for your movers as soon as you start trying to move the Dreadnought.
You are clear to dock. Status report.
Movers locked on. Dreadnought retrieval underway.
Now, one reason you really don't
Mover
want to try to
complete.
bother defending the
Unable to-
movers is because the movers are actually fairly armored
Progenitor
against
drones
the
are
drone
attacking the
attacks.
movers. Scans indicate they are vulnerable to anti-corvette weaponry. Recommend using torpedo frigates and pulsar gunships to protect the movers.
Standing by. Weapon set to full power.
Alright. So the interceptors aren't really going to do much, and while it says to use torpedo frigates or pulsar gunships, we want those, the mothership to defend for later. As you notice, the movers don't take that much damage from the drones. They do take some, but you'd have
Drawing heavy
those
fire.
drones themselves are pretty durable. It's going to take a lot of your ships to take them out. And as long as you have 10 movers
Mothership.
all trying to move the Dreadnought, and you keep sending the
Pursuing
newly built
targets.
ones to help. It's hard to select it sometimes. There you go.
The Keeper is attacking.
The Oracle refers to these ships as Keepers. They are ancient machines dedicated to the protection of the progenitor empire. It will stop at nothing to destroy us.
Defend the fleet.
Alright, so I just want to pause really quick so
Ready.
I can explain something. The drones, your movers are kind of armored against other progenitor attacks. So the drones don't do much damage to the movers. I know I mentioned that, but the idea being that they will wreck everything else pretty much. If you send corvettes there and they actually start shooting at your corvettes just get vaporized. So I find it better just to have the movers and then send the new ones built to help keep moving it. And you'll always have, 2 to 4 that are just waiting to take the place of one that's destroyed. And that'll just happen. It's better to have the rest of your forces here attacking the Keeper when it comes for your stuff, because it has some very powerful ion beams that will wreck your shit. And we can make it phase out by doing enough damage, and it'll take time to come back. Or just make it warp away.
Supporting friendly units. Light fire confirmed. Under fire. Requesting order.
You can see it
Heavy fire
starts
confirmed.
shooting at
Roger.
your capital ships.
Moving while engaging. Ready.
And you want to
Moving
try to
while
move
engaging.
whatever
Moving
is
to
being
destination.
shot at.
Stay on top of them.
just so that it's
Reporting.
harder.
Reporting.
And then let's send
Course
some
set.
of our resource collectors
Group 6 reports victory.
to
Repairs
repair that
initiated.
destroyer so that we don't end up losing.
Copy.
Since we just went through all that trouble to capture them.
Mover lost. Dreadnought retrieval halted. Assign additional movers to retrieve the Dreadnought.
Should automatically take place. I see what to do
Mover
it manually.
complete. We cannot support any further units.
No, I think that this one's going to take its place, I think. I don't know why it's being difficult. Alright, let's try this.
Underway. Friendly's under fire. Moving in. Alright, stay with me now.
Alright. Normally they're supposed to just automatically... Does I keep selecting this one? No. Come on. There we go.
You are clear to
Movers
dock.
locked on. Dreadnought retrieval underway.
Reporting.
Mothership.
Some proximity sensors around the map.
Stay on top of them.
I really like the keeper drones.
Pursuing targets.
Another thing too is I don't necessarily want to destroy
Watch
the
your
drones
six.
that are going for my movers because when you destroy
Drawing
the
heavy
squad
fire.
of drones, the
Confirmed.
keeper launches
Copy.
a new one,
Supporting friendly units.
and I really don't want
Situation here.
those drones going after my other units being launched in this little battle here.
Standing by.
I'd rather the keeper just be by
Repairs
himself,
Roger.
or itself rather.
Group 1 reports victory.
Mover lost. Dreadnought retrieval halted. Assign additional movers to retrieve the Dreadnought.
Alright, so I guess we gotta move our guys again, and then move back.
Mover complete. Unable to build. We cannot support more units.
New heading set.
And the movers that are moving the Dreadnought actually have a harder time being shot at because the Dreadnought ends up blocking some of the shots.
You are clear to
Movers
dock.
locked on. Dreadnought
acting like a
retrieval
shield.
underway.
Engaging targets of opportunity. Ready. Group 1. Dock order confirmed. Stay on top of them.
Gonna dock our elites.
Ready.
Went down to one of the bombers. That's another problem with the squad being permanently limited. There should still be 3 bombers in that squad because
You
only
are
2
clear to
got
proceed.
lost, but because of the fact it only started with 3, it's going to be be a lot harder
Supporting
to keep that
friendly
squad
unit.
alive for the rest of the game.
You're clear to proceed.
We'll just have to
Docking
deal with
signal
it.
green. Getting banged around here. Roger. Docking underway. Hit your targets. Reporting. Docking underway. Friendlies under fire. Moving in.
Now the rest of our ships are going to get involved in the fight. And those drones should start falling.
You are clear to proceed. Engaging targets of opportunity. Acknowledged. This is looking good.
You can't kill the keeper. You can only make it fuck off for a few seconds.
Supporting friendly units. Bomber squadron under attack. Repairs initiated.
The mothership is taking light enemy fire.
All right, let's heat it up, Mision. Gotcha.
Dreadnought docked. Science teams and crew transferring to Dreadnought.
Alright. As soon as the Dreadnought's docked, we have other purposes for our movers.
Crew transfer complete.
We want to send them this way. You'll know why in a little bit.
We've got a situation here. Standing by. Group 1.
Combat data indicates we cannot defeat the Keeper with conventional weapons,
Keep docking this damn bomber squad.
but we believe we have found a weakness. We have identified progenitor power modules in the local area. The Oracle indicates that these modules could be activated and cause the Keeper to overload. Each power module is activated by a trigger device. Send probes to these locations to scan for trigger devices.
So let's pause the game for a quick second. I actually want to point something out before we go about ending the mission. Some of these debris in the area are like scrapped models from the development of Homeworld 2. Originally, I believe this was supposed to be the Vega carrier, but this model version, not the Vega carrier, sorry, the Vega mothership, but this version was scrapped because it looked too similar to the Hagaran ships, so they went with a different kind of style for the Vega. And this was some sort of ship too. I can't remember what, but it's only the aft section. You can find some of the concept art online. I'm going to try to actually put a link to one of the websites that has some of it. And I know that some of the smaller debris has to do with that as well. Let me see over here. So there's actually a little bit of Easter egg type stuff hidden. Oh, and there's actually support frigates from Homeworld 1. They were originally going to make a version for Homeworld 2, I believe. Not as a player thing, but as a NPC ship, I believe. Anyways, and this is definitely something too. I can't remember off the top of my head what that was. Anyways, Just want to get back to the mission now, because this middle of the tree field on this one is pretty cool. Okay, so
Reporting.
I already know which one of the places we need to check out. We've actually sent a proximity sensor really close to it already, but we're going to send a second one. So I didn't want to send it right on the point, so it would mess up the progression of events. But yeah, this is the one that you want to scan. It's always going to be the same one.
Assume combat stations. Stay on top of them. Under attack. What's the call? Getting banged around here.
We're going to move the keepers over to that area too. Or the movers. Sorry.
Mover complete. We cannot support any further units.
Contact confirmed. I caught one. Group 1. Under fire. Requesting orders.
Science teams have completed an initial analysis of the Dreadnought. Scans indicate that the engines and hyperspace drives are operational. Science teams are now working to bring the Dreadnought's other systems online.
Move order confirmed. Underway.
I'm wondering if we didn't send our probe actually close enough. Or actually have to send an actual probe.
Ready.
That's probably what it was. I forgot to do that. Alright. That's fine. Just wait for the probe to get there.
Probe dispatched.
Drawing light fire. Roger. En route. En route. Ion frigate under attack. Friendlies under fire. Moving in. Destination locked in. Moving to intercept. Take the dip. Under attack. What's the call? Friendlies under fire. Moving in.
Group 6 has defeated the enemy.
Roger.
Destroyers.
Standing by. Dock order confirmed.
Trigger devices
Bomber
located.
squadron complete. Unable to build. We cannot support more units.
We have confirmed that the power modules can be activated using these devices. Use movers to collect them and install them on the power modules.
Pursuing targets.
Alright, so we're gonna want to send like 3 per power module. And we'll send that 4th one. This guy.
Device en route.
And as soon as you start
Device en
doing this,
route.
the keeper's gonna start coming for us. These drones are gonna be entirely focused on killing my movers now. But they're gonna have a hard time, as you can see, because they're basically carrying big shields. These ones are a lot better at taking each other's places when it comes to moving the power modules if the mover that's currently moving it gets destroyed. This one might button us in a second. Yep. And this guy's immediately going drones might take out some of your movers, but there's no way they're going to take all of them out. before
Mover
they can do
complete.
this.
We cannot support any further units.
I caught one.
Yes, they took out another one. But as soon as this power module's in, these two movers can go.
Docking signal green.
Device 1 installed. Power module activated.
And the sooner we end this mission, the less chance we run of losing any important ships to the Keeper. So it's very important to try to do this fast. Because we definitely don't gain anything by drawing this mission out.
Engaging.
Device 2 installed. Power module activated.
Destroyer under attack.
Mover complete. Unable to build. We cannot support more units.
Supporting friendly units. Roger that trailer, I see him.
Mover.
Device 3 installed. Power module activated.
Attack
distortion
complete. Awaiting
field is
further
building.
orders.
Group 5 reports victory.
The Keeper is trapped.
The hyperspace core is back online.
Sensors detect a large power cascade building up inside the Keeper. We must escape before the Keeper self-destructs.
Hyperspace module fully charged. Initiating hyperspace.